Welcome to No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 829. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm called the Big Game Hunter. It started off when I was still working in recruiting. I'd hunted down leaders and staff for organizations and did it for more than 40 years. And now I'd like to help people play big professionally and make it fun so it doesn't feel like so much work. Hard, painful, what have you. And this show has more episodes in iTunes than any other podcast about job search. This is episode 829. If you listened to yesterday's, I said that was 827. I miscounted. This is episode 829. And today's show deals with illegal interview questions, which hopefully none of you are ever asked. But if you are, I give you a very effective way to respond. Now, with that, let's get going. And today I want to talk with you about one of those tough interview questions that show up from time to time. And that question is when you're asked something that's clearly illegal. How old are you anyway? Or, what's your maiden name? Or are you planning on having kids now? Stuff like that. Now, you have a variety of different ways of answering. And the three basic ones are you can answer the question, which just encourages them to go even deeper into this kind of stuff. Number two is you can say, you can't ask me that, that's an illegal question. In which case, all the work that you've done to build rapport between yourself and the interview is out the window, and you can pretty well kiss this job goodbye. The third one is to kind of deflect it, because behind the question is fear on their part. They have a concern about you in some way. So, for example, if I were asked, Jeff, how old are you? I could answer, well, I'm 62. Or I could answer, you can't ask me that. Or I could say, out of curiosity, is there a concern that because of my age, I can't really perform this role? No, nothing like that. I was just curious. I said, okay. So let me just talk with you about my experience and how it could really serve you very well. So that becomes one way to answer. If you're a woman and you're asked the question about whether you're planning on having kids anytime soon, you can respond by not answering the question and saying, I just want to be absolutely clear with you and allay any concerns that you have. I'm 100% behind my career. I am motivated and dedicated to really be successful professionally. And I just want to give you every assurance like that. And you can use your own language to that effect. Give them a 20-second answer that basically says you're dedicated to your career. And then you could pause and smile at the end of that and let the subject move on. Because what you've done is, number one, is there's no legal obligation for you to not have kids when you want to, quite obviously. And number two is, you've given them the answer that they're hoping for, so they should be ready to move on. So basically, again, to summarize, if you're asked an illegal question, you have three choices. Two are bad, and the third one is to allay their concerns that in some way you might not really work out because of, in my case, my age, in a woman's case, because she might be interested in having children. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways to connect with me. First of all, if you're interested in one-to-one coaching from me, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. In the subject line, put the word coaching. This way I know what it's about. I can get back in touch with you. We'll figure out a time to speak for an introductory conversation so that I learn what your needs are and you can figure out if I'm the right person to help you. Generally, I work with people at a manager level and above, but I do make exceptions from time to time. If you're not at that level and want advice from me, the best way is through JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. There I have curated information that I've developed and others have as well that you can watch, listen to, or read that's going to help you find work more quickly. Again, you can ask me questions through the site. I'd be very happy to answer your questions. I look forward to helping you in either of those two ways. And if we're not connected on LinkedIn, send a connection request to me at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love hearing from fans, from listeners who have been helped by the show. And like me on Facebook. The page is facebook.com/NoBSCoachingAdvice.com, or look for Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter there. Give me 5 stars, a great review. It helps other people discover the show. And I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
Progressive presents Mindfulness with Flow.
Before you lies a beautiful meadow. In that meadow, Progressive Direct has placed its auto insurance rates alongside those of competitors. You select the lowest rate and feel a great sense of calm. A great sense of...
Compare Progressive Direct rates with competitors' rates so you can rest easy. Visit Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Dorney Park hates spoilers. So instead of listing out every thrill you'll find at the park, we're going to just list off your reactions in no particular order. Screaming, splashing, smiling, saying you're not nervous, being nervous, getting a second funnel cake, closing your eyes, opening them, closing them again, and having the best time ever. So sit back and enjoy the ride at Dorney Park and Wildwater Kingdom, including the brand new Kaleidoscope.
Get the best deal on tickets at DorneyPark.com.